Aquarius moon. This is your video. Welcome. If you don't know your natal chart, go to astro.com or something. Birth time, location, birth date, all necessary, so you can get the right information for your specific natal chart, because you are an individual baby and there's nobody like you. Okay, I don't even care if you have a twin. Y'all still got a different chart. Okay, even if it's a few degrees, y'all still different, baby. All right. All right. The moon in Aquarius. Let's talk about it. Hey, moon in Aquarius. You already. I'm feeling this energy already because I just got to get hyped. Listen, moon, it's a relationship with your mother, your nurturing, your malnourishment, your emotions, your inside, your sensitivity, your heart space, how you deal with setbacks, your mind. All right? This is the moon. This is the moon. That's the energy. It's hard on the outside, yeah, but it's squishy on the inside. You know, the moon moves every 2.5 days, so that's why it's called emotional, right? It's emoting, it's energy in motion. That's what emotional means, energy in motion. That's all that it means. So now you have Aquarius. Aquarius is all about chaos, rebellion, revolution, progressiveness, future thinking, independence, group work, okay? Facts, higher learning. It's about others. It's about we too, belonging. So you have the moon here. The moon with Saturn, it just gives it a distant, aloof, eccentric, detached, sometimes cold, quirky, airy feel, okay? Aquarius moon are the emotional, visionary futurists. Okay, they are so past emotion because they're so focused on the future. All right, that's why they don't want to attach themselves to anything, because don't get me wrong, they're known to be stubborn too because they are a fixed sign. So once they are fixated on something and obsessed with a way of thinking or a way of making the world a utopia and a better place, then they will be fixated on that thought. But it's not about emotion. It's about, this is what's best for us all, period. I'm willing to sacrifice. You better be willing to sacrifice. There's nothing else about it. I don't give a fuck about your feelings, okay? Because perhaps the way that you grew up, you saw or felt your mother was different, unique, other, not like everybody else. Maybe everybody never really said I love you. You know what I'm saying? But you went to other families' houses and they said I love you, and you saw them at dinner and you were just like, wow, my family doesn't say I love you like 5 times or please or thank you or any of those things. Or vice versa. Because the moon is all about you feeling different. So you as an Aquarius moon, first of all, you were raised different, you felt different, you felt like you were the black sheep of your family. You felt like you just were misunderstood, you were the rebel. Okay, you were the futurist, you were the thinker, you were the person that was progressive in the family. You know, you were just different, you're just on another level. You're on another level, and it's hard to slow you down. It's hard for people to even understand where you're coming from, because the language that you might even internally have with yourself is so beyond what you're even able to describe. So when it comes out in whatever language that you do speak, and let's say for the sake English, that it doesn't even come out correctly in English anyway, because your future thoughts are so far ahead of what the words are even capable of doing at this. There's not enough words in the dictionary for an Aquarius. There's not enough resources, words, there's just not enough, because this is an air sign, right? This is about collecting thoughts. But now this is on another octave, because this is about, yo, we have to make the future better and brighter. How can we do this? So Aquarians are known to be entrepreneurs. They're known to be risk takers, okay? As stubborn as they can be, they take fucking risks because they know the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. So, therefore, there's something that subconsciously fucks with Aquarius, that they know that emotions are a big ass risk. Okay, and they don't really know if the reward is quite worth it. All right, because there was some kind of distance feeling from your mother. Okay, you just felt like she was eccentric. You felt like you couldn't really understand her or you, you know, your relationship together, or your relationship was just very, 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 very unique. You know, maybe you were adopted, so that's definitely could give you that kind of energy. All right. This is a very unique thing, and nobody else can really have any kind of say about it because it's just so yours. And so when it comes to your emotions, it's almost like you're the observer of your emotions. Like your emotions are on the stage and you're sitting there in the audience watching them do a dance. And you understand that they're there, but you don't necessarily interact with it. It's like you observe it because Aquarius, they're very smart. They know everything that's going on because remember, they're futurists. But they don't necessarily interact with everything, okay? They don't necessarily interact with things that they can't put their finger on, that they feel will bring them down. And especially when it comes to emotions and things like that, the Aquarius moon person really tries to compartmentalize what they feel from what they think, and what they think they should do, and what they feel they should do. Should be 4 different compartments at all times. It should be different things, and I'm just gonna be the most rational, because if I take this with this, with this, with this, and I get this, maybe, or this, or this, or this, and this, and maybe I can, you know, there was just, your family just, or your upbringing might not have been nurturing your emotion, okay, your emotion enough. Or if it's not your emotion, then they hadn't been nurturing your passion enough. If it's not, or your individuality, if it's not your individuality, then they didn't encourage your voice as an individual. You know what I'm saying? So as an Aquarius moon, there's a kind of competitiveness here, you know, with yourself and your emotions. All right. And then when it comes to other people, this is why Aquarius moons like detached sex, because they feel like they can have better control of the issue if they can compartmentalize the act from the intimacy, from the vulnerability, from the emotion, from the true, from the false. And they know better how to interact with that. And Aquarius moons are just, they're kinky, you know what I'm saying? And they feel like they're so progressive that nobody else can handle them. But there's 8 billion people in the world, and there's a lot of Aquarius moons, so you're really not the only one. That's all that I'm trying to say. Okay, that's all that I'm trying to say. When we all have Aquarius somewhere, I have Mars in Aquarius, okay? So I know the way that I think is not, and the way that I do stuff in the world is not that unique. Yes, it's unique to me, but it's unique, but other people are still making YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But Moon and Aquarius people are just, they're I want to say retrospective, okay? And especially if you have like some planets pinging off, and especially have you have Mercury next to it, retrograde, you're very introspective, you know how to go in and transform yourself and get yourself through the chaos and create a revolution and a new train of thought and a new identity for yourself to fit in with where society is going, to be changeable. You know what I'm saying? As much as Aquarius is stubborn, don't forget, they're very changeable because they're adaptable, because they understand that it's about community and the society. It's about all of us. You know what I'm saying? It's about all of what we got going on. So with that being said, that's why when you have the moon and maybe the Venus together in Aquarius, they want to have multiple partners, okay? Because they understand detachment. They understand you have something to offer, and 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 I want it all. All right? So these people are forward-thinking, progressive visionaries. They understand the future on a different level. Most of these people create a patent, okay? They create a new trend, a sound wave. That's what they do. They're technology type based people. They're people with kinks. They're people that could be detached, and they could be stubborn. They could be very very cruel and mean as well if they don't get the way that they think that everybody should be, you know, because if they are fixated on their own thought, at the end of the day, 8 billion people are not going to think the same way. That's all, you know, that's what I mean. 8 billion people are not going to think the same way. But these people are great friends because they really know how to be objective. They know how to be objective and see it for what it is. And, you know, but in a way that could be beneficial, and they'll actually help you solve problems. You know, they don't want to see people suffer. They feel like everybody should be able to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? Most Aquarius moons, unless there's some Saturn stuff there, they're really not into a scarcity mindset. They know there's enough for everybody. That's why they're not really attaching themselves to any one thing. That's why they're more of a detached sign. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.